Shalom, family. Much ahava, much love. Yisraela here. I was just sitting in my car. I just pulled up to work, and I was sitting in my car just thinking about life experiences. And I was just thinking about life and the condition that we are in as a nation. Um, I know I put a lot of posts out that says each one teach one. Um, you know, how we should be crabs in a bucket pulling one another down. What I have noticed with other nations, or should I say people, that they stick together. I mean, yeah, there's white on white crime just as much as there is black on black crime. And they don't put in the news, you know, the amount of white crime, because they always want to paint Negroes as black. And we all know that is a strategy to make us look like the bad people to all other nations. So that's why they put us in the media on spotlight all the time, because they want us to look bad before other nations. Just like the Most High said in his words that we will be hated by our nations. So of course this is the reason why they depict us, or should I say pick us, um, to keep us on front line and lamplight. I mean, every little thing we do, it's in the media, it's on the news, it's this, it's that, because we are his chosen people. We are an astonishment. So whether we're doing good or whether we're doing bad, we are always in the lamplight. We have always been in the lamplight, and we will always be in the lamplight, or should I say limelight. Forgive me for that. However, all this one black on black crime per se, black Rudy, which is a deep mahogany, um, has really weighed up on my heart, and has been for many, many years. It's really heart wrenching to see so many of our young men and women dying in the streets, not only by the hands of our enemy, but by one another, us as well. And when I say that each one should teach one, what I'm saying is that, it's a lot of us that are awakened now. And now I know that, everyone is not going to receive the truth, and everyone is not going to be as submissive to the spirit as Israel, the chosen ones and the calling ones that have yielded to the call of the Most High. But what I'm saying, my thing is, it's enough of us woke now to reach out to our loved ones. Pray and seek the Most High will and guidance in that person. Let me put it this way first, and then I'll go back. Allow the Most High to show you that person that needs a word, a word of encouragement, a word of wisdom, even a word of prophecy per se. Lay before Yahuwah and allow him to show you that person's face, and minister to you what to say to that person when you approach them, and then speak into their life. He says that, if you go to them and they receive you, then you gain a brother. But if not, you should dust your feet. And that's not really the complete scripture. That's actually two broken scriptures. So forgive me for that. I should actually have them, but I don't have my Torah here in the car with me. However, he will lead you and guide you to the awakened ones, but you have to have or the ones that he want to be woke, or the ones that he want to be a part of the kingdom and building. He will lead you to the ones. So we have to lay before the Most High and really allow him to quicken our spirit to his will of that person that we need to reach out to, because we're in an hour where we need to really be going out among our brothers and our sisters, the gangbangers, the so-called killers, the lost sheep of Israel. Just like Yahushua came here, he came for the lost sheep of Israel. That was us. We was out there, and he said, "Greater works will we do than he did." So he was out there looking for. He came for us to bring us back to him, to bring us back to the ways of the laws, the commands, the statutes, the ones that we had strayed away, serving other Elohims in different lands, or Elohims in different lands. The same like today, we are in America KKK, and we're serving other Elohims, that he is not pleased with us doing so. So it's a time where he's calling his awakened ones, the chosen ones. Many are called, but few are chosen, and some just came anyway. But anyhow, he's calling his chosen ones and the ones that have been called to go into the highways and the byways and to draw our people in so that we can build as a nation. Because we are falling by the wayside. We are dying. I do understand the concept of 1/3. And 1/3 only will make it through, because we do have the spirit of Yahushua. He has taught us to love. He has taught us to forgive. He has taught us to walk in faith. He has taught us to trust him. He has taught us these things by allowing him to do inner work in us, in our mind, body, soul, and spirit. So because he have equipped us with tools to go out and reach the younger generation, then we are responsible to do just that. A lot of times I'm on Facebook, and all I see is people worried about if he's a man, and if that's a woman. That's not no concern of ours. The Most High said, don't even speak of the things that they do in darkness. Don't worry about what the world is doing. Don't worry. If you're worried about what the world is doing, then you're worried about the business of the world. Yeah, you're gonna research it, or you're gonna see it, or you're gonna review it, or you're gonna want to dig into it just because you want to learn the tactics of the enemy, and you want to know what's going on in the world so that you can keep up, with your surroundings. But to be totally involved and indulged in it, where you're posting every day about this is a woman, this is a man, and she's a transvestite, or they fighting